Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here and I hope you're doing well. So today we continue the adventure with one of my favorites in Seer's Gambit, this excellent tactical roguelite autobattler. We're putting together a pretty strong team here that I'm very optimistic about, led by 5 epic heroes. That's right, count them. 5 epic heroes. And then of course the new character, Clavel, who's kind of like a vampire that, drains life. It has been a really fun and compelling build so far. So today we continue our adventure southwest into the darkness, into uncharted territory, and we'll see what awaits us there. So we're gonna hop on in, but before we do that, please smash the like button if you're liking the Seer's Gambit. I will continue to deliver these fun runs for your viewing pleasure, of course. If you are new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. Help support a small but growing channel. Would greatly appreciate that. And I just thank you so much for spending some time here today. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so to start things off here, let's get the quickest team review ever. Let's take a look at Clavel. So Clavel is, of course, the new character. Vampire, as I mentioned in the intro. High HP on this one, stealing the life of enemies. She's comboed up and she's zipping around the map with her ultimate. And along with fingers, of course. Just doing massive damage, taking out weak back lines, and draining that life, drinking that blood. Esmeralda is the epic variety. Level 4. She's going to be a mobile icicle turret soon. Is comboed up as well. Then we have Flora. Obviously, Flora's staying power is the pure DPS, right? The desperate lunge doing massive damage, really adds that DPS factor. Doesn't really synergize all that well, but I mean, it's an epic Flora, you gotta take it. Gambit, epic level 5, and his secret weapon is the ability to regen our party. That's right, he's our primary healer, believe it or not. I guess beyond Blossom, but I think his healing's just a little bit more effective. And I really like what Gambit brings to the table. Pretty durable frontline force as well. Next up, we have Fingers. And as mentioned, zips around the field with Clavel, just wreaking havoc, right? Just destroying backlines, deleting lines. He's awesome. He's also doing a little bit of mugging to get a little bit of that sweet glad. And then last up, we have Blossom, right? The functional healer, the good healer. Sits in the back, keeps everybody as healthy as she can, and just does things that are good for our team, and also synergizes pretty well. So that's what we're working with. I got 5 epic heroes back to back to back. And it was pretty impressive. Check out that first run. I will link it in the pinned comment below. So next up, we do have the Saltport Keep. Okay, and we're gonna go over to the intrusion point, and then the road continues on into the darkness here. Really excited to see what awaits us over here in the world of Emelon. So let's go, Saltport Keep. Next up, you bet, rock and roll. All right, we got a cow to tip. That is number 77. Let's disrupt the hay bales, of course. Just a nice little touch. Keep a guy like me nice and entertained. All right, so we have these Forsworn Knights it looks like we're going to be going up against. However, a character recruitment. So let's go ahead and up the speed a little bit. And what do you know? It's another epic hero. Now, we did come across this earlier. An epic Claudia. She doesn't really synergize too well with the team. And I'm not replacing Clavel. So I think I'm going to have to just kind of look the other way here, but we do have this experience potion. I can allocate that to one of my heroes. Who do we want to try to expedite the level up to? In fact, who's close? How about Esmeralda, mobile icicle turret, just 1 level away, and now she kind of recognizes her true power. Let's go. On into the castle we go. And let's see how we're able to handle the enemies here. Alright, so of course we do have the presence of the undead. Kind of a challenging formation here as well. Don't want Blossom to get killed, so let's kind of stuff her in the back, I suppose. Let's get Clavel right here. Let's get Fingers right here. Well, let's get Esmeralda kind of on the point. I mean, there's not really a great way to attack this. Maybe we do Clavel right here. Flora right here to quickly take out that bird. An Undead Shaker. Then these big boys have a lot of HP, of course. So let's do our best. Let's go, boys. Alright, so just watch Clavel here. Watch her HP bar. It goes down, but then it restores itself, right? It's really impressive. She's like regenerating life because of Canther's skill and draining life as well. A really impressive character. I'd love to see what an epic Clavel looks like, right? Kitty treasure chest, you bet. And let's see, we have just a common Cape of Fire. Not very inspiring there. And who's dealing all the damage? Well, Esmeralda takes that crown now, but look at Clavel. And mind you, Clavel is the only rare hero here. Everybody else is epic. And when you're an epic hero, you actually get your base stats boosted up. So Clavel is just so impressive to me. Alright, into the jail and another character recruitment opportunity. We have a Rosa, we have a common Clavel. I think I'll just opt for the potion. I think the only thing I might consider is if we see an epic Clavel to simply swap them out. I'm saving my gold for epic tier items. So let's see, what do we have? Looks like Canther is close to another level up. So let's see, what do we want for him? Party-wide defender, 36, excuse me, through 52 attack damage. I mean, that would be a pretty good one to get. Can up his ultimate power maybe. Give him a little more durability with the armor. Or maybe even attack damage. I mean, it does hit pretty good. Either that or we have Flora, which I think has been slightly neglected. Alright, looks like it gave it to Canther. That's okay. I was probably going to give it to him anyways. And let's go ahead and, let's see. So, ultimate, I think we can just stick with. Let's go with attack damage. I'm okay with that. Making offensive regenning Canther. Kind of build them in that fashion. Definitely a fun aspect of this game is, I mean, yeah, you tend to see the same heroes throughout each run, but you can build them differently, right? The skill tree it's really well done. So much to like about this game. Looks like we have a bit of a pincer attack here, anchored by two of these big boomer dudes. But first and foremost, let's pet the kitty, open up the treasure chest. Well, we kind of strategize just a little bit. Okay, so Blossom in the back. Yes, that has to happen. I think Canther takes on the bigger force. Let's go with Esmeralda in the back. Let's go with Fingers up here, Clavel down here, Flora in the middle. Kind of determine where she wants to go, and let's let it rip. Alright, so Fingers goes left. Clavel goes right, along with Canther and Flora. Flora does her lunges, which is just doing tremendous amounts of damage, right? Like, you witness her delete enemies with that special. And she can kind of chain it and just keep using it over and over and over. And what do you know, Clavel is nice and healthy as she typically is. What an amazing character. Doing all the damage there. Esmeralda with 3,400 damage. Doubled up Clavel. Absolutely impressive. That's that icicle turret that Esmeralda becomes. Alright, on into the castle. Looks like we have an altar of strength. So we could get Empower. All executioners gain 12 through 13 attack damage. Sacrifice of blood. Damage party for 50% of max health, but 6 attack damage party-wide. Are you an executioner? You are not. Who's all an executioner? Flora the duelist is. Okay, so it would only benefit her, but it would increase her base attack by a decent margin. For 75 gold, I think it's worth it. Let's do it. Pay a little tribute, get a little attack bonus, and you'll see. So now her attack's up even more. Alright, we got a banquet room. A bunch of these bitter boomers and a kitty on the table. That's a good kitty. Alright, so let's see. Do we throw Clavel frontal? I think we go Canther frontal, because she's going to teleport around. I think that's one of the cool aspects of this team is we have a lot of characters that are just zipping around. So I think Flora, you could make the argument that she zips around, especially with her special, right? It's got very good range. Clavel definitely does. She teleports. So does Fingers. Then Esmeralda has insane range. So maybe I'd just do a wait and see approach. Kind of let them come to me. Now, let's test the durability of Canther. Let's go. And let's pet the kitty while we witness the carnage in the banquet hall. Alright, so Canther, I mean, he's got a lot of armor. He's hanging in there. And really, he's kind of the anchoring force on our front line that allows our high DPS units to simply just do what they do. Looks like we have a level up for Clavel here. Alright, so more health. Otherwise, an 18 through 19 attack damage. Could get ultimate power up, but minus 75 health. I mean, going health with her is great. But going attack damage with her, I think it's more impactful because she has this leech scythe, right? So let's go with attack damage, and let's see how that affects the leech scythe. So 28 HP drained on attack. Absolutely insane. She's hitting for 117 through 169. Impressive. Pretty firmly in that second position for overall damage dealt any given round. And we have a cow over here. Can I tip him? Doesn't look like it's going to let me. That's alright. You just stand back and watch, cow. Alright, Clavel. Clavel, Esmeralda. Let's just get him out there. And do our best. The crows crash in. We got Flora the Duelist. Doing duelist things. Absolutely. We got just our mass of teleporting units. Just getting all kinds of directional on the enemy. And, I mean, Canther is starting to get down there a little bit with the HP, but I'm really not too worried about it. Esmeralda gets another level up. Okay, so we have ability power. This is what you want to do if you have the icicle turret, which, I mean, in my opinion, that's the best way to build her. But this is going to increase her damage. So, yes. Alright, absolutely insane that she can get that strong. It really is. I'd like to do like a tier list of Seer's Gambit heroes, to be honest. I think that'd be a fun video. But I've got to get familiar with all the heroes. We've got a cow to tip down there, though. A lot of the hidden and secret ones I'm not too familiar with yet, but we'll get there. Anyways, items. We have the Swiss Cheese of Protection, 70 armor. We have the Hurricane, 60 health, 1 move speed, lowered attack cooldown. Then we have the Venomous Tongue, 30 ability power, 10 crit. On attack apply, ability power is poison damage. So 30 ability power. I think this is fitting for you, Canther, because we need his ability power up, I do believe. Heal for 25% of Gallant's ability power every second. So yes, this is what you want. What is this doing? 90 health on attack, 100% chance to repair, 5 to 10% of your max armor. I mean, that's a pretty good piece of gear too. It's epic. But this is going to strengthen his ability power, which will strengthen our regen rate. So I have to go with it. Absolutely. So let's see. Alright, so 16 is the regen rate now. It doubled it, effectively. Pretty amazing. Now we have this Blessed Ring. So let's see, what do you have? Portable Smithy. It's also epic. Repair over time, 3% of armor per second. And then do ability power damage and area of effect. Okay, that's pretty good. Orb of Contempt. Attack damage and ultimate power. On kill, target all enemies. I can't take off the Leech Scythe. Acts of Discomfort. This does increase attack damage. 100% chance to repair 5 to 10% of your max armor. I mean, it's pretty good. But the Acts of Discomfort does so much damage. It's really a big time weapon. I mean, how about the Thief with just a little bit more power? I mean, his ultimate, I guess his ultimate power is pretty important. He's got the Throwing Knife. So she's all about using her ultimate. Portable Smithy, 84 armor. This does 90 health. Plus gives armor repair. I think I'm okay moving off of the Portable Smithy. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll move off of it. Sell it back, get some gold. Only 10 gold, unfortunately, and we have the Pool of the Healing Sword, okay. So heal fully. We don't really need it. I think 25% health is suitable. It's free, the price is right. And onward we go. Alright, more undead. You gotta wonder, are these Forsworn Knights like allied with the undead, or do they know something about the incursion or invasion? Starting to make some connections here, right? Gotta ask some questions. So I'm just feeling like very, very confident with Clavel. And it's kind of insane because, you know, she's our rare hero. But let's put her in a frontal roll and see how she does. Alright, so when we focus fire the enemy, good things happen. We got fingers. Never mind, we got Clavel zipping back there, and you can see him getting these annoying zombie... Forget what they're called. We'll check it out, but they rain poison. Like Shrieker or something like that. But they rain poison on your team. Not good. And Gallant Canther has reached level 7, so he's maxed out now. So we have party-wide defenders. Gain 36 through 52 attack damage. So all defenders. That would be Esmeralda and Gallant Canther. We also have defenders minus 20% attack cooldown. I mean, 3.8 wouldn't be bad. Or we have, for each enemy killed with the ultimate, gain +1 permanent ultimate power. I'm going to go with this. And I want to see. So you're hitting for 88 through 128. And you are hitting for 85 through 126. Let's lock that in. 130 through 190, okay. 133 through 192. Absolutely tremendous. Absolutely. Esmeralda just continues to get stronger. I think one of the most impressive things about Esmeralda is her typing, right? She just synergizes with a lot of teams, it does seem. Let's get the thief back there to take out the bird. Canther in the middle, and that's right. Yeah, zombie soaker is what those guys are called. They poison your whole team. It's just one of them annoying debuffs that maybe looks a little more ominous than it is. However, it will whittle you down over time for sure. Another experience potion. Okay, so who wants this? We got Clavel. Are you maxed out? Yeah, so she's maxed out. She's rare. Does not have access to her epic skills, unfortunately. We have Flora that undoubtedly needs a little bit more lovin'. Esmeralda is actually almost there too. All spellcaster gain plus 20% ability power. You're a spellcaster. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing for her. Ability power, right? If only Gallant Canther was. Otherwise, what else do we have? Double ultimate power, double ultimate cooldown. Range is now infinite. On area of effect kill, gain +2 attack power permanently. So that actually does go with her icicle turret. Plus 20% ability power, though. I think I'll give it to Esmeralda. And we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's go. I mean, I think 2 of those skills are very, very good. And let's see. Remind me again. So your ability does heal. So maybe it's a good thing to get just overall for the team. Got another experience potion. So we could get her there. Let's throw it to fingers instead. She'll get there by way of level up. And ultimate power, we could certainly go with that. Move speed up. Every active bleed gives plus 20% attack power. We don't really have a bleed kit going with fingers. So let's go with ultimate power. I'm okay with that. And then I'm leaning toward this one for his final on ultimate. Throw dagger for basically your ultimate power when you use your ultimate. That's pretty good. On dodge, I mean, it would have been nice to get the 30% dodge chance. Don't have that. Attack does 10% on all enemy with bleed. We don't really have bleeds, so I think this is the target for fingers. Let's keep going. Alright, so more undead in the courtyard. Including this guy right here, the captain. He's fallen to the dark side. How dare you, buddy? Alright, so let's get back there. Let's crash in on him quick. So let's get Esmeralda right there. Fingers. And how about Flora? Let's get Clavel and Canther on the front. Let's go. Clavel, you got one mission. It was to take out this zombie soaker here, but you chose the larger target instead. It doesn't really matter because that health regen is just so impressive. And I think Canther is really adding more to the HP regen than I'm even aware of. In fact, we can take a look at the stats. I mean, yeah, look at that. Canther, 166. 107, though, for Clavel. So you pair them both together, and then you add a sprinkle of Blossom in there. It's It's downright impressive. Had a lot of fun putting this overall build together so far. And what do we have here? So this is the Basher. 36 through 65 attack damage, plus 15 crits. Lowers your move speed just a little bit. On attack, 20% chance to stun the target for 1 second. Absolutely insane. I mean, 36 through 65 damage. So she is hurting herself when she attacks. What do you have, Fingers? I believe he's got the stun ability. Yeah, he does. So imagine if he equipped this. And then gave the Orb of Contempt to Flora, who relies heavily on her ultimate. I think we found our solution. Not worried about the attack speed going down. So let's do this. She's going to lose a little bit of attack power, but, you know, no longer are we hurting ourselves when we're damaging. Do I want this on anybody, though? I don't think so. I think we're good. Just slam that chest shut. You bet. And we have another shrine. All Executioner gaining some attack damage. I think I'm going to start building my gold again, so let's just empower the team. Always want to have 120 gold on hand, just in case you run across those epic items. They are game changers. Alright, so now we have Fingers of Thief with a 35% chance to stun on hits, which is crazy. And he's hitting for 91 through 153. Alright, so we kind of have a jumbled formation here. So let's put Canther on the helm. Let's get Flora. Let's do something like this. And just purge them as we move rightward. Let's go. Oh yeah, that guy just melted immediately. And there we go. We got Clavel on the back row. Got Flora just crashing in. We love to see this. Clavel just zipping around. Amazing. Just melted the enemy swiftly. Portable Smithy. Got no interest in that. Alright, Esmeralda has finally reached level 7, so she's maxed out as well. All spellcaster gain plus 20% ability power. I think I have to do that. It's either that or this. Let's do it. It's going to improve Blossom's healing. It's going to up her attack of the icicle turret. Let's do it. 133 through 146. Absolutely. I was torn. I was torn between those two options. But let's see. What are you healing for now, Blossom? 38 through 43. Excellent. Looks like that concludes Saltport Keep. Alright, super effective. We got an epic item in there. Got a few heroes maxed out. We have Pie Day now. And let's see. I wanted to build this tavern. Range guarded inn. Heal party by 10 after each battle. Cumulative. Safer inns means fighting rested. So welcome inside. I see what you did there. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Excellent. And onto the intrusion. So I've never been here. So let's go. What better time than now? Alright, so this is a purple zone, meaning we're going to see a lot of undead here. Fingers, get it. Let's keep moving. We actually almost have a fully maxed out team, which is pretty insane. Alright, so we have a challenging formation. Blossom is not in a good spot at all. So I think what I have to do is probably put her in the back. Let's load up my strongest DPS units. Let's do something like this. And just hope Blossom can hang in there. Let's go. Blossom, I'm watching you. Oh no. Guys, you gotta support her. Alright, Blossom gets whacked. Alright, the enemy's very strong here. Blossom's down. We got Flora getting hurt, but yeah, she's very, very hurt. However, it looks like Canther's regen helps her hang in there. And it really does in a big way, and that's good for us, right? We're not always going to have super challenging formations like that where Blossom is immediately at risk. So hopefully Canther's regen can help prop her back up. However, we have another experience potion. So who needs it? Looks like we could get a level up to any character that takes it. So, Fingers of Thief is level 6. So he's on to, when he uses ultimate, he's throwing daggers. Pretty good one. Flora definitely needs some support, doesn't she? I mean, she could certainly go with the attack cooldown, ability cooldown, or move speed. Okay. Blossom. 70 armor, attack cooldown. On attack, apply 10% poison. I think attack cooldown's probably good. So let's give it to the one that... Let's give it to Fingers because it felt wasteful otherwise. Right, his experience bar was down the most. And let's keep rolling. Wow, Canther healed for 1342. Absolutely insane. So it's kind of like a stress test. It's like, how effective can Canther actually be at healing? And I think he passed the stress test for sure. This Flora. Let's get you up. Let's go with the attack cooldown. And moving on. Alright, so we have a formation. So I can kind of just shove Blossom back here. Where are these soaker dudes? What is this? A Banshee. Yikes. A Fire Banshee, okay. So this one's in human form. Will most likely change forms. I think I need Flora back here as well. We need the regen of Canther to do some good things for us. I mean, do I try to have Clavel just tank this? Got a Slime up here as well. These guys are very strong. If I don't have a presence up here, then they're just going to come down, right? And I don't want that. But I also want Canther to stay alive because we need his regen. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I mean, Clavel will relocate. Let's try it out. Hopefully she relocates up here. Okay, she does. Good. She gets on that, keeps him nice and occupied, takes out that slime. We have Clavel over there suddenly. Blossom, don't know what she was doing. Walked out and got just wrecked by a zombie. I mean, ultimately we do win in pretty convincing fashion. However, would have been great to get a little bit of HP regen to Blossom. We have a tiny hammer, which actually does really, really good attack damage increase. But it's a common item. I think I'm good. Blossom levels up. 70 armor. Attack cooldown. I think we can probably go with armor and then maybe ultimate power. We definitely need a way to keep her alive longer. Let's go with armor so she's not so fragile. Keep going. Alright, we have, so this is the Brotherhood. The Veiled Dagger. All thief gains 6 attack for 50 gold. Don't mind if I do. Pay that price every time. Alright, so another pretty challenging host of enemies here, and it seems like this area forces you to split up your party a little bit more. So let's get Canther, Esmeralda, let's see if Fingers and Flora can take out these two. This guy looks like Elvis. Spluttering Crooner. Alright, let's go. Let's do something like this. Esmeralda is actually able to hang in there. Like, she's got some durability. Need him to stay off Blossom, though. Just get off of Blossom. Looks like she got sucked in, and now she's gone. Canther's gone as well. Yikes. Okay. I'm going to have to find a solution to keep our units healed up. been getting stuck with these challenging formations. It looks like we might have an opportunity here. However, with Canther just not in good standing with his HP, I guess he has armor to kind of fall back on, but we're going to have to rely upon our other units. I mean, most likely Clavel, right? They've got a few of these soakers. So let's go. Let's just run them in. Canther, nice. Nice regen, buddy. Nice regen. Keep regenning. Don't get killed. Don't get killed. Clavel's just... Clavel and Fingers doing an admirable job on the back line. Doing a great job on the back line. And this is the kind of fight that we needed. Where Canther's HP regen abilities are able to be on full display. I'll be curious to see how much health he restored in this particular one. I bet you it's a lot. Yeah, 1556. Much needed HP regen. Canther might be one of the best healers in the game, to be honest. I mean, if you look at the heal numbers, he's healing way more than even Blossom is. And what do you know? We have an epic Hurricane, but more importantly, we have a cow. 90 health, 1 move speed, minus 0.4 seconds attack cooldown. Do I like that better than the Blessed Ring? On attack, repairing max armor by 12 every time you attack. This lowers attack cooldown. I think I like the throwing knife for Blossom. Attack damage, ultimate power. The Basher. Wish you could re-roll item shops, you know what I mean? I think I'm good. I'm good on the Hurricane. If it was another item type, I might be compelled, but I think I'm good. And how about this? We get this again. Absolutely. Get trained up, Fingers. And how much are you hitting for these days? 106 through 169. Quite nice. Keep going. Looks like we got barrels of sludge in the corner. Alright, so another challenging map layout, as in we have to go all the way around. There's not a ton of enemies on the field, and we do have units that can teleport, so I think that works in our favor. So Blossom, let's get you right there. Canther, she can range them all from here except for the Banshee. So let's do something like this. Rely upon the movement abilities of our heroes, like Fingers here. Got Flora just slingshotting back and forth. Got Clavel doing Clavel things. Just drinking the souls of the enemy. And you bet. What a team we have here today. 3,000 damage for Esmeralda. No big deal. And moving on. Alright, so a very compact battle formation. We have a Black Banshee. All opponents lose ability cooldown on enemy death. Okay. Some of these soakers. A Fire Banshee times 2. And then a Big Boy Slime on the helm. Let's go. Get the Big Boy Slime. Just take him out quickly. Got the Banshee coming in. Big Boy Slime penetrates the line. That's too close for comfort. And if you watch Clavel closely, she actually pulls out her fangs. Like a vampire bite, you know? Yeah, she's got some teeth for sure. Obviously, amidst the chaos, it's kind of hard to observe everything, but Clavel, I thought it was an epic for a second. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see. Let's go to Blossom with this. Because she can get... I think ultimate power is good for her because that's her healing skill, her primary healer. On ultimate, immediately heal target for 20%. I think that's great. Yeah. Try to prop up her healing a little bit, given... I mean, we've certainly met some resistance in this particular one. Have we not? We absolutely have. In fact, I'm kind of liking Esmeralda as a frontline presence more as well. I mean, she's not weak by any stretch. About 650 points of durability overall, and... I mean, just look at that range. And it's doing good damage too. However, we have a convoy of slimes incoming. Lots of slimes here. Got fingers zipping around. I think the ability to relocate is great. Got Canther just cutting down the slimes as they come his way. But the ability to relocate, I think, really messes up the enemy's targeting. Which is really good for us. And Canther, as usual, just healing the team. Just keeping them healthy. Alright, we have another item shop. Okay, so Seagull of Happiness. Epic. 24 through 26 attack damage. 20 ability power. 22 through 24 ultimate power. When any ally crits, heal all allies for 3% of max health. Otherwise, we have the Orb of Malice. 27 through 30 ultimate power. On kill, target all enemies. Deal 30% of ultimate power as damage. On kill, target all enemies. I mean, this is a pretty darn good one for Flora, given she does kill with her ultimate. However, do we like the Seagull of Happiness more? I mean, it does boost, like, this is a tailor-made item for Flora. It really is. It's even better. Because this would be 30% of ultimate power, so, I mean, 275, wow. But look at how strong this ultimate is getting, right? I mean, 30% of that is significant, for sure. I mean, even if you take, like, the median, 300. I mean, it's over 100 damage. Otherwise, when any ally crits, I think he's rocking some pretty good crit rate. Yeah, 20. And it's another way to heal. And it does increase attack power, ability power, and ultimate power. I think I have to take it. It's just too good. We'll take it. Absolutely. Ultimate is 280, 336. 85 through 100. Yeah, we have to take it. Let's go. Didn't have enough money for both items anyways. Old man doesn't like my selection. Alright, so we have the Traveling Maiden. Plus 7 health party-wide. That's max health. Tremendous. Nice little, you know, go out to the courtyard, get some sun. Find the vampire lady who hooks you up with some max health. Alright, so this is a great spot for Flora. We'll get Blossom back there as well. Put Canther right here, and then it's obviously wonderful for our units because they can teleport. Alright, Ice Merelda. That's right. In fact, you can probably really observe what Ice Merelda does and how effective her attack is, how much damage it does, how rapid it fires, the unlimited range. I mean, it's amazing. Ice Merelda's got to be an S tier type character. Like, she's got to be. She's got to be one of the few best characters in this game. But do let me know in the comment section below who you think are the best characters in this game. I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts. I would definitely be interested in doing some kind of tier list for sure. However, like I said, I'm not super familiar with all of the new characters yet. Of course, that's yet. We'll get there. We'll get there someday for sure, but let's go ultimate power for you, Blossom. You bet. And let's keep rolling. But yeah, I mean, Ice Merelda's got to be up there. I mean, where do you put Clavel? I don't even know what an epic Clavel looks like, right? It looks like we made it to the end. Tremendous. But yeah, like, what does an epic Clavel look like? The rare one's absolutely insane. So what does an epic one look like? Wide open gates. Alright, so with the threat of the intrusion under control, the city gates are once again open to visitors of Emelan's capital. The merchant, the king, and the brotherhood rejoice. Alright, so what does that mean exactly, you're probably wondering. Well, it means now we can go here. So we can go into the city, like, this is the city of Emelan, or maybe that's what the world's called. I always thought that's what the world was called, but we can actually go into the city now. So in the next episode, that's where we can target. And there's still lots of areas to uncover. In fact, I mean, it looks like we have a couple more stops along this path here. And we took a pretty direct route. Maybe we'll find another tavern soon. What's the upgrade here? So grow in power. Increase ability power by 10%. I would actually entertain that, given Canther's regen, right? Need a few more resources. What do we have up next? The Saline Outlook. Build a watchtower for crit hit rate. Wow, look at the resource cost there. We have 3 skulls. So I do believe that denotes difficulty. For instance, what's here? Just 1 skull, yeah. It definitely denotes difficulty. I feel like this is the team that could do it, though. I mean, this game is notorious for scaling up big time in difficulty level. So maybe I look for an upgrade opportunity. Like, what do we have? Ability power by 10%. Yes, let's do it. Just more regen, right? Probably not going to find anything else that we can afford. So let's do it. The Saline Outlook. Let's go. Never been here before either. But the 3 skulls certainly are ominous. We have a cow that will greet us. That is number 80. Count them. Alright, we're going to have more of these Forsworn Knights. So probably similar enemy composition, I would guess. But more importantly, we have a experience potion. We can get that on Blossom. Absolutely. We need her maxed out so we can get her healing skill. Alright, what do we have here? Wow. What are these guys? I've never seen these guys before. Obsidian Dragon. Pitch Black Dragon Breath. What? A Ruby Dragon. Hope it's not as powerful as the one from Final Fantasy VIII. If you know, you know. Emerald Dragon. Okay, so these guys look like they're kind of lesser forms of dragons, but I didn't even know there were dragons in this game. Otherwise, we have another Mycomancer, so more of a familiar guy. Summons a pet mushroom every 9.2 seconds. Lots of HP on this guy, and has been known to overwhelm the field with mushrooms, so we have to be careful. It'll be interesting to see how we fare against these guys. They're very, very durable. Very durable. And Bitter Boomer has, 1,250 points of overall durability. Okay. So here we go. Can we hang on? I mean, like I said, this game has been known to just scale upward in difficulty pretty significantly. I think I want to try to entice them to come down low, though. Like, Flora, don't go up this way, come down this way. In fact, come down this way. Nope, don't go up that way, Flora. Okay, so, Canther is the immediate target of the enemy, and, I mean, he's getting his butt kicked, but he's hanging in there with this regen. That's why you like the regen. We got our teleportation units taking out the Mycomancer, and yeah, I think we're going to have our work cut out for us in this one. 5,000 damage by Icemerelda, though. My goodness. Absolutely insane. Alright, another EXP potion. You're almost there, right? Yep. Alright, get it. Boom. Alright, level up. On ultimate, immediately heal target for 20%. You bet. Need that. Got a ghost pirate in jail. Alright, bring on the next fight. Okay, more of these dragons. Man, I don't like these guys. They're kind of intimidating. Alright, so Canther. Let's do something like this. And let's see what they do. Alright, so we're going to take out the Bitter Boomer first. I think that's a good choice. Alright, so these guys are ranged. I guess I didn't realize that. Yeah, they have 6 range. Okay. So that was a little easier. However, there was less of them, of course. Flora gets another upgrade. So attack damage, we have armor or ability power. Let's go with attack damage. And then what are we going to do with her final one? Fire-themed combos, of which we don't have any. On repair, apply repair value as damage to all foes. On ultimate kill, all allies become invulnerable for 2 seconds. Yeah, that's what we're going with. See what we're hitting with the ultimate skill, right? Absolutely insane. Alright, so we have the crows. Feed the crows for 100 gold. Don't mind if I do. Let's do it. Good to see you, crows. Got a kitty up on the wall. Blend it in just a little bit. But we got some pets in, and what do we have here? Some evil tree-looking dudes. A treant. Thorns. Target self and apply thorns, doing 12 to 32 damage to attackers. Lasts 10 seconds. 18-second cooldown. Okay, so they're going to thorn themselves. Obsidian dragons. Alright, I think it's important with this particular setup to kind of work as a team. Lots of dragons on the field, if you notice. So what I mean by that is I don't want any one hero who's kind of out in no man's land, right? So let's work together, guys. Let's work together as a team. Let's go. Alright, so the treants getting involved. Let's see how durable they are. See if we can detect the effect of their thorns. I mean, I don't think it's insignificant damage, but we seem to kind of melt through him just a little bit, which is good. We got Fingers of Thief. He's quite hurt Flora. But if you just look down here, right, you see this critical, this red that covers the faces as your hero gets more and more damage. Well, it gets progressively better and better and better as Clavel's healing. Ah, man, Clavel. Clavel and Canther, like, what a combination. Absolutely impressive. And let's see, in fact, Canther. Oh yeah, 23-25. Just single-handedly kept the team nice and healed up. And we're moving on. Alright, so this should be a breeze. These guys just don't have the numbers. They just don't have the numbers to hang with us. However, perhaps I shouldn't get overly confident. Do something like this. Alright, you saw it right there. You saw it. I had my cursor on Clavel. You saw it. The vampire fangs came out, and she sucked the blood of that mushroom man. Swiss cheese of protection. I think I'm good on that. Let's get Flora. Almost there. Keep rolling. Really like this team comp. I mean, Flora doesn't really fit in too well, right? But she does the DPS, right? And we have a primed cleaver. 30 through 104 attack damage. Plus 10 crit. You've got to be kidding me. We're getting such amazing items in this. I mean, this is up in his ability power. Gotta stay. Seagull of Happiness ups ultimate power. Fingers of Thief. I mean, the basher and the stun and the crit. Clavel with the leech scythe. I mean, it's certainly keeping her alive. But how do you turn down 30 through 104 attack damage? I mean, we could make Blossom a pretty decent attacker. I mean, she does attack quite a bit. 4.5, she's got good range. But then I give up the throwing knife, which I guess I'm not too endeared by. Does lower attack cooldown, which is nice. I mean, do we move off the leech scythe? She's hitting for so strong, but on attack, heal yourself for 20% of your attack power, so 28. I mean, she's like number 2 or 3 in healing every match as well. Start on Blossom. Why not? Now she's hitting for 78 through 193. And she is a pretty consistent attacking force. Let's tip that cow. I don't know, we just have an abundance of like good items and good heroes in this one. This has been a run, that is for sure. Alright, so let's see. Are you maxed out? Not quite. Let's buy one of these from you. Boom. Alright, fully maxed out team. You love to see it. And we're going with this. On ultimate kill, everybody becomes invincible for 2 seconds. We'll make use of it. Thanks, Alchemist. And what do we have? So, some dragons, some treants as well. in kind of a challenging formation, in that they're going to collapse in on us rapidly. So let's see. Let's put Ice Merelda right by Blossom. Let's do this. Alright, let's see. Alright. So I didn't want them to get in on Blossom. Looks like Ice Merelda is able to kind of stave them off. But yeah, Canther is just not in a good spot. We got our units just relocating around the map. They are doing damage and taking them out. It looks like we're able to recover. But we did lose Canther. I guess that's the risk of just putting them on the front line and having them tank like 6 enemies. But see, this is why I wanted Clavel to keep the Leech Scythe, because, I mean, she healed 358 of her own HP with it, right? And of course her skills as well. Pet the kitty. But it's been working for us all game long. It's kind of like, why switch it up? It's been working. Looks like the dragon was nice enough to trade places. Alright, so now we find ourselves in another challenging formation because Canther's down. Let's do something like this. Blossom. Alright, good. Blossom's actually got some moves. Hitting for a little bit with that primed cleaver. And Canther's able to prop himself right back up with that regen. You love to see it. Absolutely. We're on a roll. Blossom. Yeah, I saw it. Blossom got a couple of kills. 3 kills for Fingers. I mean, why not? And we have invincibility as well. Quite nice. That means, of course, Flora got a kill. Is this an epic? Nope. Not an epic. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. Keep moving. Save the cash for potential epic items. Alright, so Courtyard. We're going to get Pincer attacked. If we can somehow just take out the left flank. So can I do like Canther, Clavel? I don't want Blossom falling. Let's do something like this. And let's see if we can just take out the left flank first. Actually, our units to teleport really distract the enemy's approach, which is great. Dishing out some icicle turrets, you bet. Everybody's looking nice and healthy because of that. Just broad regen as enabled by Gallant Canther. Little Mushroom Men don't stand a chance. Invincibility procking off every now and then. The team is looking good. Alright, Root Grower, no interest in that. Let's keep moving. Alright, so this is why you want to save 120. Defender. So adds a defender tag to the team. 84 armor, and of course we do have... So what is that buff? It's Canther's buff. Adds a lot of attack damage. So we can add a lot of armor and a lot of attack damage. I mean, it's interesting. Do we throw it on Clavel? Otherwise, we have the high heal kickers. Adds attack damage, move speed, on heal, add 8 to 10%, excuse me, of attack power. Okay. Vampire Fangs. On attack, if enemy has bleed, of which they don't. The only one I'm compelled by here is Defender. And the reason I'm compelled by it is because of Canther's buff. .84 armor adds Defender tag to the team. And with Defender, we actually do get a new combo, Overgrown. On Ultimate, heal every character with Thorns. On attack, do area of effect damage to equal to Thorns for each character with Thorns. We don't have Thorns. I'm good. Let's move on. Tip the cow and move on. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And Clavel certainly is not broken. Clavel is a machine. She's better than epic heroes. As a rare. Alright, we're definitely going to take the top lane. Top lane. Yep, there we go. Don't go around the table. Just keep it at the top lane. Let them come to us. Got these treants that are very, very durable. Everybody has invincibility for a little bit. That's nice. We're going to zip to the back line soon. Yep, you bet, Fingers. Getting back there. Getting a little stabby with the dragon, but it looks like he got blinded. Okay. Regen's doing his thing. Everybody's at full health. Not necessarily full armor, but full health for sure. And man, this team is so strong. I mean, I thought the Barber Ian run that we just did, and certainly check that out, got a nice, neat playlist. 7,500 damage for Ice Morelda. My goodness. 3,000 for Flora. 2,800. Wow. Blossom, though. How about this? Blossom with 2,000 damage even. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I thought that Barber Ian run was my best team I'd ever put together to date. I think this one rivals it. It looks like we make it to the end of a very, very difficult location to do battle. And it's sunrise on the final day. The corruption source has been located. Quickly enter the portal. Defeat the evil threatening Emelon. I trust you're prepared this time. So before we jump into this, of course, my friends, if you're liking the Seer's Gambit, I've done plenty of runs. In fact, I've been playing this game since it was the demo. And then I went to early access, kept playing it. And of course, this is the full release, and I'm still playing it. So much I love this game. If you want to get it for yourself, you can certainly check it out. Link in the video description below, of course. But if you like Seer's Gambit, maybe you just like watching content on it, you're not ready to quite take the plunge, I do have a playlist on YouTube where I have all of my runs. Check it out. Just go right to the channel, go to the playlist section, look for Seer's Gambit. You'll find it right there. I actually link it at the end of the video as well. So a couple of places for you to reference the very fun we've been having with Seer's Gambit. Check it out. Let's go. Final day. And of course, we did explore more of the map. Once we jump on into another run, we'll have to see what that's all about. Alright, so we have this sticky pink surface. And we're going to have to, looks like, get up close and personal. So why not just throw Clavel out there? See how she does. She will relocate naturally. But yeah, I mean, of no threat at all. I mean, look at a guy like Canther, right? He kind of gets melted down just a little bit. Like, they tear through his armor pretty quick. Get on his HP pretty quick. But Clavel is just so durable. As a rare... Just as a rare hero, it's awesome to me. I've got so much respect for Clavel. In fact, in future runs, I will certainly be taking Clavel. I think she's propped up by, you know, some of the synergies that we have. Light snacking is good on attack, heal for max health, right? So natural leeching. Blood bond on ultimate adds self-damage, 120 to target. Helps her do a lot of damage, of course. But this is only the rare version. Very, very impressed by Clavel. And on to the final boss. Let's see. Can we turn in a winner here today? Did we build a strong enough team here today? We're going to find out. This is where the Barber Ian team fell. Let's see how this particular composition of units does. And it's just a mad dash. We're timed. We're going to have to kill him as quickly as possible. So let's go. Let's get in there. Let's do or die. Let's go, boys. Come on. Clavel, get in there. Welcome. Hoo-ah-ha-ha-ha. All right, get in there. Gonna have to do more damage than that. You can see when Flora uses her special, it definitely pops off. This spell will end you. All right. He's approaching third of the way, and yeah, this isn't good. Maybe our regen can keep us on the field, dealing damage a little bit longer. Zombies to me. Okay, what do we have? So he's going to summon in zombies. Okay, looks like our front line's able to get there. Is he just going to overwhelm us? Blossom, don't... Canther push Blossom into the mix. Blossom's down. Canther is still up, though, and that is, of course, a source of healing. Looks like we're able to take out the zombies. And we're continuing to poke away at the Cult Master. And this guy's got... Now he's going to use his spell. However, he's getting low on HP. Let's go, boys. Come on, get in there. Take him out. Take him out. We almost got him. We almost got him. We almost got him. One more big shot by Flora. Come on, get him. We got him. Yeah, zombies. That's okay. Take him out. Yes, we got him. Victory. Almost. Defeat the cultist. Phase 1 is the achievement that we just got, which would suggest there are other phases. Man, this game is great. But we got it done. We turned in a winner. We defeated the cult master. This assembly of heroes got it done here today. 15,000 damage by Esmeralda. S tier hero. I'm calling it, petitioning for it. S tier Esmeralda. Clavel, 8,000. Next up, Flora with the 7,000. I saw her specials kind of procking off. If you were watching the boss's health bar, when she hit him with the special, right, it did a huge dent. Well, not a huge dent, but it did a dent nonetheless. Blossom, hard to do damage when you're dead. 2,000 healed throughout that process by Gallant Canther. Amazing healer, and who would have thought, right? Damage taken. Fingers took the most abuse along with Clavel. And who's nice and healthy? Clavel. She's full health. It's absolutely insane. Fingers seen better days, but he's hanging in there. Absolutely tremendous. It is good to turn in a winner here, my friends. It is. However, it looks like we're moving on. Okay, maybe this isn't a winner. Seer contact. Heroes, we are on the verge of success. I'll do my best to support you down here, but my powers have a hard time reaching you. What do you need? Okay, ask for healing. Ask for an ultimate charge up. Fill ultimate meters. Ask for weapons. Give you an epic basher. Do we need healing? I mean, I think I want healing because I don't know what's next. I've never been here before. You'd think for how many runs I've done in this game, we would have made it this far. No. Okay, so we got... Okay, so this is a phased approach. Got it. Alright, so phase 2 is upon us. Let's ambush them. Let's go. Get in there on them. Alright, Blood Drain. Muahaha. Spurned Cultist Master has 50,000 HP. Master Flare. Let's see what kind of spells he's up to now. And wow. He takes all of our HP down to essentially 0. And then seems to target Blossom. He's raining poison. Summoning in slimes. We're chipping away at him. We have good health regen. We have good life steal. Let's keep going, boys. Come on. I was naive enough to think that that was the end. It is not. We have heroes dropping like flies. And it looks like... Man, these slimes are so strong, dude. I mean, Clavel is still alive. Canther is not, so... There goes our regen, right? Blossom falls. Flora falls. Clavel falls for the first time, and our team is slain at Cultist 2. Yikes, man. Yeah, I was definitely naive to think that that was the end, but, you know, it's new progress. It's the farthest we've been so far, and you'll love to see it. So let's take a peek at the combat stats. So throughout the entire run, Esmeralda, I mean, this is what makes her S tier. Amazing damage output. Doubled up the next closest, essentially. But how about Clavel? A rare hero amongst the ranks of epics. She held her own. Absolutely. 22,000 HP restored by Canther. Clavel was just a punching bag, and a healthy punching bag. In fact, one of the very last heroes to fall. I mean, absorbed 18,000 points of damage throughout this run and didn't even die once. Absolutely amazing. And who's the kill master? Of course, it's Esmeralda with that DPS damage output. You bet. Well, this is going to wrap up yet another fun run here, my friends, of Seer's Gambit. Like I said just a few moments ago, get the game for yourself. Link in the video description below. It's one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorites for a reason. Absolutely love this game. If you want to check out some more, of course, check out that playlist I referenced. You can find it right there on the channel. I'll also link it at the end of the video. Of course, stay tuned for plenty more Seer's Gambit. We'll be starting up a fresh run here. Don't really know kind of my approach yet, but we'll figure out a fun build or a fun hero to kind of focus a new run around. And we'll try to take it a little bit further next time, of course. There's obviously several phases to the cultist. My guess is there's probably maybe 3. Phase 1, Phase 2 whooped us. Maybe we can get across the finish line on Phase 2 next time and on to Phase 3. See what that's like. But either way, had some fun. It's a great time. And if you did too, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new here, and thank you so much for spending some time on the channel today. So with that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Stay tuned for some more Seer's Gambit and all kinds of other fun content, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.